Hey guys, it's Samir, and today we're back again with Fallout New Vegas, the no-hit run. Previous time we helped out the NCR with a bunch of different quests, did the Boulder City Showdown, and also did all the quests in Camp Searchlight. Today I want to continue on with some NCR quests, and also do a few larger ones that I haven't really started on yet, which will mainly be in this side of the map. To start that off, however, we need to make our way to Camp Forlorn Hope, which is somewhere around here. Now, there's still a few hostile Legion guys in Nelson. And I need to be a bit careful here, because normally the Legion isn't hostile to me. But seeing as I did the back in your own backyard quest, the guys in Nelson are. So, just gonna go from here, because there's still a few Legion guys around here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Legion Dog, Legion Explorer, those guys. If at this point I were to take off this Legion armor, they would go hostile. I'd rather avoid that if I can. That done. Time to take this off. We're going to the NCR camp for obvious reasons. Here we are, Camp Forlorn Hope. Now, the best way to start off is by making my way to the Major, the leader of the camp.
I'm glad to see you here. We could definitely use your help.
What do you need help with?
I've got the Legion at Nelson breathing down my neck and not enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape so we can strike back. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the problems around here.
Alright, sure thing. I could do that for you.
Good. Let's not waste time then. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him.
Alright, sure thing. And that starts the quest Restoring Hope.
The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies, but unfortunately they never returned. I'm guessing they ran into some trouble on the way. You can help by finding the troops and assisting them in bringing back any supplies they found. I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any supplies they could spare. They gotta be somewhere between here and there.
So off to Helios 1. I won't check on the troopers sent from Camp Forlorn Hope.
Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck.
And now I have a GPS marker, and it's actually very close to the camp. And as you probably would have guessed at this point, the NCR guys are all dead. Now, before I touch any of these, what I need to do is just put on my Legion Recruit armor. And now I can just grab the supply shipment. Suddenly you see a few Legionnaires spawn in. Seeing as I'm currently wearing... oh fuck, they're actually fighting at Fargecko. Seeing as I'm currently wearing Legion armor, these guys are totally cool with me. Normally they'd attack, but luckily not right now. Also, uh-oh. Should probably take care of that Fargecko. Uh-oh. Come on.
Put that away.
Oof. Okay, I'm really glad the Legion was here, otherwise that might have been the end of the run. Whew. Thanks guys, seriously. Oh well, might as well just take these guys out while I'm at it. Yeah, this guy's kinda mad, but he has no health left whatsoever, so just... There we go. That's... that ambush also taken care of. I could just calmly walk away, but I thought might as well, right?
I take it my men weren't dead. It's a high price to pay, but these supplies will save a few lives here. Thanks for finding these. You should check in with the Major. I want to know about this.
I've helped the quartermaster.
I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead. I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs any help getting our troops back on the front line.
Now, before I do this quest, I'm just going to head on over to Good Springs and pick one thing up. Alright, back here with Doc Mitchell in Good Springs, because I need 1 super stim pack. Also, while I'm here, I might as well just sell some stuff that I'm not going to use anyway. Also going to sell all my stuff to Chet here. The Major said you might need some help.
With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience?
Yes, I have some.
Excellent. As you can see, we have a lot of injured troopers here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have some medical experience, I'd like you to examine them and see what you can do to treat them.
So, if we were to look at my skills right now, my medicine skills is 40. There's 3 troopers here that you need to treat. You can treat them with either your medicine skill, or alternatively, if you have like the right items. Like this one, for example, needs medicine 35 or higher. Well, mine is 40, so I can just treat him with medicine. And there we go. This guy. He needs medicine 50 or higher. I don't have that. I could use a skill book, but I think that's a bit of a waste. So all I need is a medical brace, Medex, and a bone saw. Now, I'm pretty sure I have all of that. So medical brace right here, bone saw, and I already have 1 Medex on me, so just use the medical equipment. And there we go. This guy's the hardest one, medicine 75, or tweezers, medics, and a super stim pack. Now luckily all the items that you'd need to treat these guys are here, except for the super stim pack, so that's why I had to buy one. So if we were to just look around, here we go, 1 more medics. And now I should be able to just treat him with medical equipment. And that's him also saved. There we go.
Excellent job. Where'd you learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very impressive. As for the men, they'll recover soon and be back on the front lines in no time. Huh, the circle of life. I'll send word to Major Politely about your work here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks.
So that's him also helped, but there's also something else here. If you tell him that things look pretty rough.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
What makes you think someone is stealing them?
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them, and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
Alright, well, let me look into it.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
And then that's the quest, Medical Mystery. Now, you could ask around and all that, but again, just like most of these quests, as long as you know where to go, this quest is actually done quite easily. Hide somewhere around here, and wait till 2:30 AM. Okay, there's Victor, who for some reason always wants to talk to you, but here...
You here, friend?
Hi, Victor. In case you didn't know, Victor is the robot who scooped you out of your grave. And I've never actually talked to him, so all of this doesn't really make sense, but you know what? Goodbye.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Yeah, sure thing. Here's the culprit, though.
Oh.
Hi there.
What are you doing here?
I saw you stealing Dr. Richard's medical supplies. I didn't, but I'm just gonna say that I did.
Look, it's not what you think. I can explain everything if you'll just hear me out.
This better be good.
Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape, so I took some drugs to help me do that. Is that so bad?
What about the injured men that need this medicine?
I never thought about that. But look, I needed this. I needed to escape for just a little while. I needed this. So what happens now?
I want you to turn yourself in.
What? You want me to turn myself in? Why the hell should I do that?
It's better if you turn yourself in rather than me doing it.
I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing and turn myself in.
I heard Private Stone turned himself in for stealing my medical supplies. You have my thanks.
There we go. That also completes medical mystery. Now, back to the major. So... Ooh, there's some bloatflies up there. What? This might be a great opportunity to use this. Perfect. Even completed the challenge there.
Dr. Richards said you did a good job in there. That's mighty high praise coming from him. With the help you've given us, we're doing a little bit better, but we still have the Legion forces at Nelson to deal with. If we can retake Nelson, that will be a huge help to our efforts in this area and give us an advantage at Hoover Dam.
I'm ready, let's do it.
Excellent. Killing the Legion commanders in Nelson will severely cripple the Legion forces and allow us to take back the city. Meet up with Sergeant Cooper just outside Nelson. He will assist you in reclaiming Nelson.
So apparently I should meet up with someone, but that's not really necessary. You just go to Nelson like this, because in order to actually successfully take over Nelson, all you need to do is head into the Nelson barracks and then kill their leader Dead Sea. But the only problem is, as soon as you enter, there's like a Legion recruit on either side, and there's also Dead Sea himself. And they're naturally hostile if you're already this far into the quest. Unless you put on the Legion recruit armor, which doesn't really make sense, seeing as Legion doesn't have female soldiers, but you know, it doesn't matter. Because if I just go into this one now...
Why have you come to Nelson?
Well, just come and talk to me, and I can just be like, I was in the area, that's all.
Not all of us have the luxury of coming and going as we please. Here, we stay put. My orders are to hold Nelson. So far, the enemy north of here has been too frightened to move against us. Why should it concern you?
I'm just gonna say I'll be on my way.
You have license to go where you please, at my will. True to Kaiser.
I'll wait.
Yeah, true to Kaiser and all that. Now, the best way to take him out is obviously with a silenced weapon, so just the power fist, because that's super silent. I'm hidden. Just do that. This guy didn't notice, so I can just take him out too.
I'll wait. True to Kaiser.
And there we go. He also has a special machete, the Liberator. I'll just be taking that. And that's the end of pretty much the Legion at Nelson. Like, that was all I needed to do in order to successfully retake Nelson, apparently.
The initial reports have come back already. Excellent work. This will buy us a lot of breathing room to get back on our feet here. You have my thanks. We owe you a lot.
There we go.
Watch your...
And that's Restoring Hope fully done. I think that's all the quests here for now that I can do. So I think it's time we moved over to another major NCR camp. And there's two that I could go to. Bitter Springs, or over here we have Camp McCarran. I think it'd be a good idea to go for Camp McCarran first, because Bitter Springs has a lot of dangerous creatures on the way towards it, if I go to it from here. So we'll just go from the Fowler's Outpost. However, before I fully leave Camp Forlorn Hope, I should actually talk to this woman.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done, and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
What do you need help with?
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations.
Alright, that'll help. Tell me what I need to do.
This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies.
Alright, sure thing.
Bye.
That starts the quest, Return to Sender. And for this quest you have to pretty much go all over the map to different ranger stations. And I'll be sure to do that later. For now we should make our way to Camp McCarran. And here's also the Grubbin Gold Rift stop. Here we are. I knew there was a reason I wanted to stop by here. The Sunset Sarsaparilla Star Bottle Cap. Also a normal one. It's another Star Bottle Cap for my collection. And also a Salesman Weekly. It's good because I'm still going to do a few large purchases later, so... Ooh, some NCR Fighting Fiends. Might as well help. Or not. we go. At least helped a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't remember there being this many fiends around this area. Luckily, I'm actually quite far away from all of them. Okay, where's the entrance to this damn thing? Seriously. Ah, okay, here's 2 spots actually we can go to. We can unlock real quick. First up, the El Rey Motel. And Camp McCarran. Alright, Camp McCarran. Now, there's a few quests here that we can do pretty much immediately. There's also a few that I'm not gonna do for quite a while, again for specific reasons. Now, there's a few things that we can do here, but I'm gonna start off quite simple. And that is right over here.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
They actually captured a Legion Centurion.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why don't you just beat him up?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can?
I think if you rough him up enough, and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
So yeah, it's really simple. There's like a few different ways of resolving this. You can either beat him constantly, or you can just use speech or high intelligence.
Lieutenant.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
I was...
So, let's just talk to you.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
And I can just lie and say, and I'm with the Legion, I'm here to kill him before he talks.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
So you basically just start talking Latin to him, and convince him that you are actually an agent.
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless NCR patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command. I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night. I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble.
If his empire falls, it'll probably be because his Centurions are so gullible.
What? What do you mean?
You've been tricked. I'm working with the NCR. I just got you to talk.
No, you slimy bastard! Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will burn.
There we go. Now if we talk to her.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, You're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
There we go.
Yep.
Not actually a quest, but still got 300 XP from that. Plus a bunch of caps. So it guns up to 85, and we'll get that to 100 pretty damn soon. This can go to 70. Actually, this can go to 84, and science 80. Skill book, I can actually do very hard locks now. In case I might need to do that. Alright, now next up, let's actually talk to the Colonel here.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Oh, he actually gave me the safe house key. I thought you'd just get that from like a random person, but apparently it's him. Okay, cool. I'm here to find support. Anything I might be able to help with.
Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
Let's start off with seeing who's leaking NCR intelligence.
I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
And that starts the quest. I put a spell on you. This quest is fairly easy, as long as you know where to go, pretty much. So all you need to do is just go and talk to Captain Curtis. Hi there.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
The Colonel wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago. You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
He specifically says that any leads I have, I should return to him. But I'm not gonna do that, because he's actually the Legion spy. And if I talk to Lieutenant Boyd...
You're back.
Notice anything suspicious?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
You tell me about the break-ins specifically.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Alright, would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there, just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like, and if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Also, you may have noticed that they have a monorail here, and this is one of the ways you can actually enter New Vegas. So now if I wanted to, I could enter the control tower. But instead, what I want to do is just wait in this corner, same as with Medical Mystery, and wait until about 3 AM. Now, all I need to do is just...
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4.
There we go. Just gonna steal some of that stuff. And apparently he planted the bomb in the monorail. That's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of that now. If I were to immediately just go to the Colonel and tell him that I killed the spy, then the monorail will explode. So in order to avoid that, what I need to do next is actually make my way to the monorail. Now, over here at the vent, explosive 35 or higher, or science of 45. Now I'm just going to use the science. And there's also the deactivation code that I got. I can just use it with a science check. Nice and easy. Now, whether you kill the colonel or just run to the monorail and then defuse the bomb doesn't matter. If you don't kill him and defuse the bomb anyway, then he commits suicide, so it really doesn't matter all that much. You won't be having problems with intelligence leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
It was Curtis. He's in the Legion. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
That's all the quests that he can give. But if we go over here, there should be another one.
Hey.
With this guy.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
First, I've heard about it.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault 22. Where to begin?
Yeah, save the sales pitch. Just tell me what you want me to do.
All right. Straight to the point. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Sure, I'll do it, but not right now, though.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving.
That adds the quest, there stands the grass.
Challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy.
Well, he is a bit condescending, but sure.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yeah, he asked me to get some data.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Maybe Hildern and I need to have another talk.
No, wait. I don't mean to see any harm come to Dr. Hildern. Unless by talk, you just mean talk. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Alright, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Sure. That's one of the optional objectives. Now, we're definitely going to do this, but the research data that Hildern wants is also really important for a later quest that is much further down the line. So this is one of those quests I'm not going to do for a long time. There are two more quests that I should do. One incredibly easy, just a speed check, and the other one being really dangerous. Both in Camp McCarran. Here we are, Lieutenant Gorobets.
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
What's wrong with Betsy?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
Alright, I can talk to Betsy about getting medical help for her trauma.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
Alright, sure thing. And that starts the quest. I don't hurt anymore.
Hey.
Let's just talk to her.
Hey, girl. You need something from me?
You should get medical help for your trauma.
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm first recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
Now, either medicine 40 or speed 60. I'll just go with speed 60 just for the extra XP. You're a weak link. I know it, you know it, and first recon knows it. Do something about it.
Damn. Never had you pegged for the drill instructor type, but you got my attention. You can tell the lieutenant that I finally caved. I'll get help. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing.
Alright, there we go.
What can I do for you?
And I convinced her.
I caught the tail end of what you said to her. Betsy looked like she'd been slapped right back into basic for a few seconds there. Let's hope that Betsy sticks with the treatment. Knowing her, she won't keep seeing Usanagi if she feels things are taking too long. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
And that just means I need to go over here to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. Also, while I'm going over there, there's also the gun runners. Now these guys sell some real endgame stuff, but they are very expensive though. And someone's fighting fiends again. There we go, might as well help. Here we are, the New Vegas Medical Clinic. There's also meeting people here. Let me just take that. And a fixing things and a today's physician. Yeah, those are all pretty good. Excuse me for a moment, gentlemen, while I just take this book out here in the corner to read. This one as well. There we go.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Now, many of our implants are of no use to me, because they either raise your special stat, which is okay, I guess, but my special stats are exactly where they need to be, pretty much. Or they give you, one of them gives you extra damage threshold, while the other gives you health regeneration, both which are obviously kind of useless to me. So I'm just going to say Corporal Betsy from First Recon will be coming to you for mental treatment.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
That completes I Don't Hurt Anymore. Now one thing I do need to do, now that I think about it, just for later, because my strength right now is at 7. Every weapon in this game has a strength requirement, where you need to have a certain level of strength to be able to wield it properly. Right now, my strength is at 7, which is more than enough for Paciencia and the other weapons that I'm using. But in the future, it's definitely going to change, and I need it to be 8. The amount of implants you can have, however, are based on your endurance. Seeing as I have an endurance of 1, I can only ever have 1 implant. So I'm just going to say I'd like to have greater strength.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps.
Sounds good. Here we go.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Alright, well, 4,000 caps later, sadly, but that's fine. Because right now my strength is a natural of 8, which is good enough for literally every single ranged weapon in this entire game. Now, there's also the perk, what's it called, Weapon Handling, which reduces the strength requirement by 2, which would have also worked. But I'd much rather pay 4,000 caps than to use a perk point. Right, the last quest that I wanted to do here requires me to talk to Major Dathri.
I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Tell me all about it.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Let's start with Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other two. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother, and never leave her side.
Alright, where can I find her?
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long. One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
And that starts 3-card bounty. This quest can actually be kinda dangerous. These fiends are all like in groups and all that. They're well equipped and pretty tough, but I'm hoping that if I can sneak up on them, like I always do, and get some good criticals in, I should be fine. Before I do this though, it should be nighttime. Gotta stay on my guard here. Hidden. Apparently there's 2 enemies close by already. Carefully keep moving. Yeah, gotta get past those doors over there. So. New Vegas Steel? Sure. Why not? Okay. Now I gotta be careful though. Oh. Okay, well, surprisingly quiet here. Oh, wait, no, there isn't. Hi there. Is you taken care of? Okay. Let's just go in here then. Now, there's an absolute crap ton of fiends in this area. However, this is very doable. I just need to remember one thing. Only shoot when it says hidden. And just move silently. Because the moment I shoot, this thing is silenced, of course. It's going to go into caution, so then I need to hide. So just... Okay, just wait. There we go. Goes into caution. Gonna hide in this corner. Until it goes back into hidden. Okay, there we go. No one... Uh-oh. Back into caution. And hidden, okay. Caution. Okay. Keeps going in between hidden and caution, which I don't really like, but oh well. Okay, yeah. Next guy's gonna be over there. Okay, just gonna stand still. There we go. It's fine, just gotta wait. The exact moment he makes himself visible again. So I really can't take any chances here. Just gonna go in here real quick. Maybe this will give me a better angle. Hello? Come on. Finally, okay. See another red dot here though. Okay. Just gonna peek out a tiny bit. Hello. Torso shot. Well, at least I got a critical strike off. Move back, move back, move back. And these guys all have like pretty rapid fire guns, so I just have to miss once and this run can be over. Is that somewhere over there? Hello. Okay. I can take the shot myself. There we go. Caution. Just wait. Apparently there's another guy right around the corner here. I'm hidden right now though. There you are. Also you. Uh-oh. Shit, she actually spotted me. Thought she'd be further away. That's fine. Just hide, just hide, just hide. Oh shit. Did she get a shot off? Because I heard her shoot. No, she did not. Okay. That was much too close though. Can't let that happen again. Another fiend over there. Can't afford to keep missing like that. That's what's messing me up. Anyway. Should be this area somewhat cleared out. Maybe I can move on. I'm not gonna bother looting these corpses, honestly. I just want to get the hell out of here as soon as possible. Alright, if my map's correct, I need to go through that door over there to get the violet. There's at least 2 enemies over there. Paciencia saved my life there. That was a critical strike. Now a sneak. Critical. Okay, no clue where that other red dot went. Oh, wait. Guy's behind this wall. So, you know what? Just gonna keep on moving. Through here. To fiend territory. Oh, there's Cook and a bunch of fiends. And I'm immediately into danger, so you know what? Never mind. Are they gonna follow me? Yes, they are. Uh-oh. Oh shit, that was a critical strike. Good, good, good. Shit, he actually has an incinerator he pulls out. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Yeah. I forgot that Cook was this close to the entrance. Fuck. Okay. Well, it's one done at least. I think this is the perfect time for me to pull out a stealth boy. I've got 4 of them. Might as well. Yeah, there's at least like 4. There's at least like 4 different types of fiends there, so this is definitely the right thing to do. And Violet is on her own over there, so let's just immediately go there. There she is, in fact. Okay. Yeah, and the red dots around her are all dogs. It's kind of hard to see if I'm aiming at her correctly. Okay. Well, already went into caution, and now she's crippled. So this might actually work out if she's all alone now. Which she is. Okay, I was hoping I'd have like a silenced weapon of some kind, but I don't. What? Doesn't matter. There we go. Probably could have just done this normally with Paciencia, but it doesn't matter. Violet's head, also done. Perfect. Okay. Just hoping I can fast travel. Yes, I can. Alright, luckily that was the hardest part of this quest, and it went fairly smoothly.
That right? You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list? Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, alright. You made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
Well, you're in luck. Actually, I have another head here.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the third, there's a bonus in it for you.
Alright, I'll go after Driver Nephi.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, 1st Recon. Snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. If you bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
And now I'm actually idolized by the NCR. Perfect. So now, if I wanted to, I can ask Lieutenant Gorobets and his squad to help me out. I'm going to do that. Because Driver Nephi, he has like quite a few guys around him, so I'd rather just like get some help.
What did you have in mind? You thinking of luring him into range of my snipers?
Exactly. I'll be the bait.
It's one hell of a risk you'd be taking, but if you're willing, we'll do everything we can to keep you alive.
Alright, I'll do it.
Listen, my team has a debt to settle with Nephi. We've seen too many of our boys get brained by that golf club of his. You lure him out for us, and if we can score some payback, we'll all pitch in caps for a reward. My team will take up positions around the old rock-crushing plant. They'll wait until they see Nephi, and then they'll start shooting. At that point, just keep your head down and stay out of range of his golf club. We'll take care of the rest. Get your rifles and move out, 1st Recon. We've got a fiend to kill.
And there we go. Alright. You guys take your positions. I'll do the rest. Already see one guy over there. That's one. Oh, damn it. I accidentally moved there last second. Okay. Caution, that's fine. Still miles away from them being able to see me. If I can pick them all off from afar, it's better. Okay, another guy over there. Another one. And... ooh. Caution. Oh, come on, just die. Just like that. Oh, I just killed Driver Nephi, I'm pretty sure. Come on, just that one guy. There we go. Didn't even know that was driving the fire, but he's already dead. Nice. Still in caution though. Oh. Apparently there's a fiend over there. Wait, how much is the chance? Nah, it's too far. Just do it myself. Right. Well, turns out I didn't really need those guys anyway. Okay, I'm not confident enough to put my weapon away though, but still. Yeah, it's a good sign when I can wait, because that means there aren't any enemies nearby. I'll take your head. And all the drugs you had on you. Yeah, okay, I'm safe to walk back to those guys, because they did promise me a reward.
You came through for us. I have to admit, I wasn't sure you'd make it. Means a lot, letting my team get payback. Here, we all pitched in some caps for you. Even Sterling, and he's famous for his tight wallet.
There we go.
Well, well, well. Driving the Phi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch? No tips on my golf swing? Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those 3 scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone. Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
You're welcome. Alright, 17 more skill points. You know what, let's just max out guns at this point. That needs to happen sooner or later anyway. Is there anything else here really urgent? Not really. Sneak can go up too. Alright, next one will be... So yeah, I could take a perk for this, but honestly, no need. 100% it has to be better at criticals, right? Like, there's a few good ones here, like, for example, Commando could be pretty good, as well as Silent Running. But those I can all take later. One that's absolutely essential for this level is better criticals, because now I get 50% damage bonus every time a critical hit is scored on an opponent. All damage I do is pretty much based on critical hits, so this one is essential. Alright, that's all the quests here done for now. So finally, I think we should move on over to Bitter Springs. Gotta be really careful in this area, because there can actually be cazadors and deathclaws here. Yeah, like over there. Okay, I'm just gonna go a bit faster. That's okay. No reason to get closer. It's all the way over there. Is that? Oh shit, there's actually 2 of them. Okay, that's okay. Probably should have traveled at night. But I don't really feel inclined to wait until night here. Then I'm just gonna keep moving. Yeah, right. So here's a recreational area. Fine. It's pretty much just empty. And further up ahead we have Bitter Springs itself. Before I immediately move on though, I know there's some good loot in here. In the office, so let's go in there. Uh-oh. There's also some rats apparently. That's fine. Oh shit, there's one right next to me. Right, well, that worked out. Here's what I wanted to get here. A star bottle cap. And another star bottle cap right over here. And a tumblers today. Which is a permanent skill book, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. So it increases my lockpick even further. And finally, we've made it to Bitter Springs. We need to talk to Captain Gales.
Never expected someone as famous as you to turn up here. What can I do for you?
Why is the flag upside down?
It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen.
What can I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people.
As Sergeant's quest, no, not much. I'm pretty sure every single one of these is a separate quest on its own. So let's start off with someone killing refugees.
It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him.
As the quest, climb every mountain. And how can I help with medical supplies?
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now.
And new troops, you can pretty much just get from all those other camps. And what kind of supplies do you need?
Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
I'm going to start off with no, not much. And that includes finding a bunch of supplies in different caves. I'm going to start off with this one right here. These caves all have pretty dangerous animals in them. But I need to find supplies for the camp, so we have to go in. This one has ants in them. That's fine. Luckily, they don't really seem to be able to spot me for some reason. Just the little ones left. There we go. And there we go. That's this one cleared out. There's, however, a bunch of rats in here. So just pop a rat X, put the spacesuit on, and off we go. Bunch of food and supplies. And now just run back. That's one. Alright, next one is going to be much more dangerous. Because this one actually has Night Stalkers in them. But I do actually have a technique for Night Stalkers that works with some creatures in this game. I'm hoping I won't have to use it though, because it's incredibly risky. Just jump up here if I can. Because the next set of supplies is in there. Hello? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, time for the tactic then. Come on. Don't get stuck. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Come on. There we go. Now you might be just wondering how the hell did I survive that. It's actually quite simple. So the thing with Night Stalkers, and also with other like late game enemies like tunnelers for example, they have this weird quirk where in order to properly attack you, they like have to stop and do their animation. And they can't do that while moving. So you might have noticed that every single time a Night Stalker tried to attack me, he had to stand still in place. If I keep backpedaling and like turning around, like jumping and all that, every single time they try to come near me, then they really can't get their attacks off. Which is super handy for especially late game parts as well. Because like I said, this also works with tunnelers. And tunnelers are incredibly dangerous. So being able to properly just like get out of their way by just jumping around and shooting is actually really handy. I'm hoping not to do it though, because it's incredibly risky and could be the end of the run pretty much immediately if I accidentally get stuck on terrain or whatever. Or don't manage to move in time. But yeah, I definitely practiced that with like on other playthroughs and everything. So don't be too impressed by what you just saw. And the final one is actually the exact same cave we also have to go into for Climb Every Mountain, I believe. But yeah, that whole like kind of dancing on them technique works with a few creatures. But doesn't work on, for example, the geckos in the tutorial, because those guys have like a jumping attack and everything. Speaking of geckos. There's no way these guys can reach me anyway, so... might as well just make it easier for myself. Alright, last cave, right over here. And if we go over here, we also find this guy.
Who are you? How did you find this place?
Are you the one who's been raiding the refugee camp at Bitter Springs?
Refugee camp? Is that what they're calling it? Good old NCR. They can whitewash anything. Let me tell you something. That refugee camp, it's built on the blood and tears of my people. Nobody likes to talk about it, but I remember.
And speech 50, the people at this camp aren't responsible for your family's death. They're refugees.
I know that, but what else can I do?
The con settled in at Red Rock Canyon years ago. It's time to let go of your hate and join them.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe 3 years is vengeance enough. Thank you for helping me see that. Here, this will unlock the supply caches we left in caves around these mountains. You might get some use out of them.
I did actually. Alright, thank you. Another last one. It's just in here. There with a hunting rifle. Great con supply cache. So that's 2 birds with 1 stone. First up, I've dealt with the attacks on the camp. They won't be a problem anymore.
You did? Who was it? Any information you could give me would be a big help for my reports.
It was a great con raider. He had a base camp in a cave up in the mountains. A complete Climb Every Mountain.
Really? Well, this canyon used to be a great con stronghold. I suppose that explains why he was able to evade us so easily.
Oh, well, it's taken care of now. I convinced him to leave Bitter Springs alone.
I don't know how you did it, but thank you.
And Science 25, these supplies are irradiated, but if we filter them with Rad-X, they'll be safe.
We do have some spare Rad-X in the supply tent. That might work. Thank you. And
some more supply caches in some caves up the mountains. Maybe they'll help.
Where did you get this? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Thank you. This will be a tremendous help.
Alright. That's half of the things I need to do already done. Now let's go and see if I can help out this doctor real quick. The captain said to talk to you about medical aid for the camp.
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
Okay, and that starts Bitter Springs Infirmary Blues. Any idea where I might find those books?
Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric.
Alright, I also need to find him 3 doctor's bags. But that's honestly quite easy to do. Also, the books he's talking about are here at the Crimson Caravan Company. Someone's selling them, so I might as well go over there first. Here we are, the Crimson Caravan Company. This one also has like a subset of entire quests on its own, which I'll do later.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Alright, this guy, Blake. Here we go, 1 more doctor's bag. I'm pretty sure I already have 1, right? Yeah, I already have 1, so that's 2. And I can get a 3rd one pretty easily. Here we are, a book on pediatric medicine. And stress in the modern refugee. I'll buy all of those. And also a bunch of caravan shotguns and combat knives I can sell. Back to 8,000 caps already. And back in Good Springs, of course, I can just buy another doctor's bag from Doc Mitchell. Alright, 3 doctor's bags.
Thank you. This will keep us well stocked for a good long while.
And those books.
Both of them? Wow, that's very resourceful. Thank you. I think that should just about cover us. I really don't know how to thank you. Your bringing me these supplies saved a lot of people.
Don't swear, I was glad to help.
Well, still, thanks again.
And I gained some karma for that, isn't that nice? Now all that's left to do is go to the different camps and ask if they have some soldiers to spare. And seeing as I've helped every single camp at this point, they should be more than able to actually spare some troops.
The Legion has me worried here, but I think I can spare some soldiers. Consider your request granted.
Well, you have been a great help here, and with the saboteur dealt with. Yes, I think we can spare a few men. Consider it done.
After what you did getting my misfits whipped into shape, yeah, I could spare a couple boys for Bitter Springs. I'll issue the dispatch orders.
Are things going better at the camp now?
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving. I can't offer much of a reward, but know that the NCR is very grateful.
I don't need any reward, just keep these people fed and healthy.
That's very generous of you. I appreciate it.
Quest complete. Easy. At this point, there's only one quest left to do here, and that is, I forgot to remember to forget. And it's also one of the main reasons why I wanted all of this quest here done before I did this one, because there's a real chance that people here are going to die when I do this quest. So let's pick up Boone again.
Is it time?
Let's go.
I'm ready when you are.
Alright, so rear Bitter Springs for Boone.
This is the place. We got sent from Camp Gulf looking for some cons who've been making trouble with one of our settlements. I guess one of the settlers was connected because we sent everything we had. We figured this was a gang hideout, but they'd led us to their home. There's a ridge called Coyote Tail on the south side. That's where we set up.
Alright, let's head over there.
Canyon 37. That's what the NCR calls the pass down there. It was the Khan's only escape, so we set up here to guard it while the main force attacked from the front. Standing orders were to shoot on sight.
Right, so what happened?
Main force got spotted too soon. We heard shooting. And Khan started coming through Canyon 37 in bunches. It was all wrong, though. Women, kids, elderly. Wounded started coming through, too. We radioed to confirm our orders, but command didn't get what we were seeing. They told us to shoot till we were out of ammo, so that's what we did.
How could you kill innocent people like that?
For the Khans, any of them can be dangerous. There's a lot you can't see through a scope. Still, I often wonder the same thing. Anyway, I don't know why we're here. Thought maybe it'd help me see things better. I'd like to stay here for the night. Think some things over.
Alright, sure, we can do that.
Alright. We won't stay for long.
Alright.
Something's wrong. Got a group coming our way. Looks like a Legion raiding party. It's big. Might be too big, even for us. If you want out, I won't blame you, but I'm gonna stay. See if I can hold them off.
You don't sound surprised.
I'm not. Always figured this was how it was gonna end for me. Just didn't know when. That day you showed up in Novak, I had a feeling I was supposed to go with you. That it was time to end all this. And now I know.
What are we waiting for?
Tell the truth, I think this is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Right, so I need to be a bit quick about this. Those guys are gonna go into Bitter Springs any moment. And of course I don't want Boone to do any shooting, because like I said, no companions. And that means that I don't want Boone to do any shooting whatsoever. So what I'm gonna do is just move him.
Christ. They put the graveyard here.
Alright. Actually, keep moving. Alright, this should be good enough. Boone, wait here.
Sit tight.
I can't send him away now, because if I do, the quest instantly fails. I'm just gonna wait him here so he's nice and out of the way and won't do any of the shooting. Which means that I can fully focus on taking these guys out. Hopefully before they kill everyone inside the camp. Come on. That's one. That's two. Ought to be more here. Oh shit, he's actually aiming at me. Shoot him! Okay, missed both times. I'm behind cover though. Also I'm hidden, so... Where you at? There you are. Also you might see the weird color, that's Boone's spotter perk at work. That way you can see your enemies a bit easier. Come on, don't fail me now. Thank you. believe that's the first wave done. Yes, it is. Okay. I need to grab Boone again. Because I'm pretty sure either the second or the third wave is gonna come from here. So if I could avoid that, that'd be good.
I've got your back.
Okay, follow me. I did this during my boxing gloves only no-kill run too. I'm just gonna run over to that cave real quick. Go in here. There we go. Boone, wait here. Alright, perfect. Now I can calmly just work on taking out the Legion here. I don't have to worry about Boone accidentally getting any kills in. In fact, I'm kind of surprised they're not already here by now. Yeah, they're somewhere over there. Are they stuck or something? Like, what's going on? Ooh, caution. Okay, they're definitely closer now. Okay, yeah, I see them pop up on the map now. Guessing they're somewhere over there. Behind this hill. Come on. Just gotta play this carefully. That might actually still be the first wave, who knows, maybe it's just some stragglers. There we are. That's one. Is him also dead? Okay. I think only one guy made it to the camp. Question is, where's he at? Or did he already get killed? No, he did not. That's two markers. Okay, he's obviously busy though. There you are. Perfect. Whew. Oh shit, there's another one though. There's more. That's a dog. I see, I think another dog. Yep. Uh-oh. Yeah, and another dog. Not sure where these guys spawned, but I guess they came in before I was able to intercept them. There we go. Alright, I think the last wave is coming in from over here. Towards this mountain pass here. And that works for me. I'm just gonna create some nice distance. Yeah, there they are. Just constantly keep shooting. I'm not even sure if I'm hitting anyone, and for some reason the frame rate is kind of wonky. But it doesn't matter, I keep gaining XP, so it only means something good, right? Oh, hello? At this point there should only be one dog left. There we go. Wild child. Okay, was that the last wave?
Morning.
Morning. Is there more, or... Oh, just a Legion dog here that got stuck apparently. There we go. Alright, that went pretty much as smooth as it could go.
We made it through after all. Not sure what to make of that.
I was gonna let you die, buddy.
I don't mean disrespect. It's a hell of a thing having someone with your ability looking out for me. But I've come to believe there are things nobody can stop. I thought for sure that's what we'd finally come up against today. It would have made sense for things to end here. But now, I'm still waiting.
Having to live with what you've done is your punishment.
I never thought of it that way. Always expected something more final. But maybe it is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about all this.
If you choose this one, this is like the only way you can get somewhat of a good ending for him, no matter which path you choose. Except for the Legion ending, of course. If you go with the Legion, then he always has a bad ending. Anyway, you can't take back what you've done, but your regrets can set you on a better path.
I guess they brought us here. One less Legion raiding party running loose now. Never a bad thing, you can take my word for that. Still feels like I'm living on borrowed time. But I don't see any reason not to take a lot more of those sons of bitches with me. You got a point. There's still some things I can do before all this is over.
There we go. Now he has his first recon survival armor. I completed the quest, gained NCR fame. And you can see his new armor actually looks kind of cool too. I leveled up once more even, wow. We should go our separate ways, by the way. Alright, now with this up, let's put some points into sneak. I think that would be a good one. And repair can also get to 50, might as well. Let's get energy weapons up as well, because I want to slowly but surely go over to that too. So seeing as we've completed all the available NCR quests in their camps, I think we should call the part for now. Next time, I'm going to work with the Crimson Caravan Company, see how we can help them out, and maybe even look at our weapons and see if I can get another upgrade. But that's all for next time. For now, I just want to say thank you all for watching. This has been Fallout New Vegas, the no-hit run, and I'll see you all next time.